I think the defining moment for me in my faith, the one really true moment where I can pinpoint and say, this is not something that I've grown up in, this is not something that I am being forced to do, but really something that I'm in love with, something that I truly desire and yearn for and want to continue growing in my faith, was when I went to confession, when I went to reconciliation at a retreat my sophomore year in high school. Leading up to the event, I was very scared and anxious for going to confession because it was a highlight of the weekend. I had some friends who had gone on the retreat before and they told me about this, and I hadn't been to confession in years. It was one thing that I really dreaded, one thing that I didn't think I needed in my life, one thing that I didn't think I needed to help me improve in my faith. And looking back, I can see how completely and utterly wrong that is. Because when you hold up all your angst and all your anger and don't give it to the Lord, you allow yourself to shut off that channel to the Lord. You don't allow that love coming into you. So my sophomore year of high school, I went on retreat, I went to confession, and there were just a few things that were really weighing down on me, some cheap sins, some angers that I had been holding on to for years and never had the experience to get off my chest because I wasn't going to reconciliation and I wasn't humbling myself before God. After going into reconciliation, it was like a complete change in pace. It showed me that, I am always loved. I am always given this extreme and powerful mercy from the Lord Jesus Christ. I am always going to have those warm, open arms to come home to. And after I went to reconciliation, I realized all of this. It was so true. It was so honest. It was so loving. Through confession, that is how I found I love to be Catholic and I am called to be a saint. A misconception that I had for years was that sainthood was being perfect. In reality, we are all called to be saints. I am called to be a saint, and I am not perfect. I am a human, and I struggle with sin day in and day out. I struggle with putting God at the center of my heart and the center of my life. I struggle understanding how powerful the Eucharist is and how truly lucky I am to be brought up in a Catholic family and to be able to share my faith with others and love Jesus Christ. I struggle with these things because I am not perfect, but I am called to be a saint. My freshman year, I went on fall retreat here at St. John, and I was in a situation where I had 2 exams the day after the retreat ended, and it was a very good test for me. It was a very good way for me to say, Lord, I'm going to study as much as I can, but I'm going to allow this weekend to be focused on you. I'm going to give you all my stresses. I'm going to give you all of my anxieties and put my trust in you that I will do well on this exam, that you will take care of me, and that my future will be full of fruitfulness and of faith and of love for the Lord. That was a very good moment for me. It was a very good experience because I ended up doing very well on my exams and realizing that all you have to do is put your trust in the Lord. The Lord will provide. He will give you the strength. He will give you the wisdom. All you have to do is ask for it.